suggestion box. So let's reach in the box and read some suggestions. All right, here we go. So our first suggestion comes from Charita from Maryland. Charita writes, hey, Sherri, I really enjoyed watching you play Would You Rather last time. So can I suggest you play If I Were? Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I read this, I had no idea what If I Were was even about. So what I did was I brought Charita here today to play with me. Okay, so Charita, you got your questions ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ask away.
Okay, if I were a flower, I'd be...
Okay, if I were a flower, I would be a sunflower because my goal is to brighten your morning every day. Okay, all right, that's easy.
If I were a food, I'd be...
If I were a food, I'd be... Let me see, not that a hot fudge sundae. It's hot chocolate, it has a cherry on top.
If I were a cocktail, I'd be...
Wow, if I were a cocktail, I'd be a jalapeno margarita, because it's spicy and you're guaranteed to have a good time.
Okay. I
like, okay.
If I were an animal, I'd be...
If I were an animal, girl, I'd be a cougar.
If I were a piece of clothing, I'd be...
Oh, if I were a piece of clothing, I'd be Jason Momoa's loincloth. Now, I'm gonna say this to you, Charita. This one is self-explanatory, so if you don't know, ask your mama. Oh my gosh, I like that. That felt like an exercise in therapy. Charita, thank you so much for your suggestion.
Thank you.
You look so beautiful. All right, let's see what's next. This suggestion comes from Candy in the Bronx. Candy writes, hey, Sherri, I love your hairstyles on the show, and shout out to your stylist, that's Theo Barrett, but I have never seen you in any colorful wigs. I suggest you try it. Well, Candy, lucky for you, I wear colorful wigs all the time. Let me show you some. So, first up is a sexy red wig that I call Nightcap. Yeah, I call that. So, the red, it's a little too sexy for daytime, but it is perfect for nighttime, if you hear me now. So I like that. In Candy, the next colored wig that I have is a blonde one, and I call this one Rich Bitch because I wear this on payday. When I put this wig on, I won't be at work. You're gonna see me shopping on Fifth Avenue. That's that one. And Candy, the last colored wig I like to wear is green, and I call this one Undercover. That's my green one. Now, I wear this wig when Niecy and me go on our undercover missions, and this one also helps me blend in with the bushes when I'm hiding. So, Candy, I hope that you like all the colors, and shout out to my amazing stylist, Theo, for styling my personal wig. Thank you for your suggestion. Okay, so this is the last one. Let's see. Our last suggestion comes from Jane in Brooklyn, who writes, hey, Sherri, after every celebrity interview, you always take photos with the guests. I'd love for the celebrity to stick around and take a photo with the audience, too. What do you think? Now, here's the thing, Jane. I love this suggestion, but sometimes the guests, they've got very busy schedules, and they got to leave right after our interview. But I don't know. Lunel may still be backstage. Let me see. Lunel, are you there? Are you backstage? Can you come take a picture? Girl, can you come take a picture? Walk slow, mama. All right, we're going to take a picture with the audience, Lunel. And Rolanda, come on out. Can you join us, Rolanda? Look at this, a love fest between the two. Come on, let's take a picture. Okay. Love you, too. All right, audience, are you ready?
You can't get rid of me.
All right. You're not going. 1, 2, 3, cheese! Oh my gosh, did you get that? All right, that is a great pick. Rolanda, I want to thank you.
Love you, honey.
Lunel, thank you so much for sticking around for our suggestion box. Woo! If you have a suggestion for our show, go to sherryshowtv.com.